men are not like how they were when our parents were growing up. Like, I grew up, I don't know if it's because like the Italian values or what, like I grew up like the man is supposed to take care of the woman. The man is supposed to go up to the girls. Like the man is supposed to have drive and initiate everything. Like, I feel like now it's so hard to find guys that, like, even just in general have drive in life. Like, I feel like it's so different.
How's it feel to be a dad?
Congratulations.
They were unharmed by the fall from the window. But the Good Samaritans who helped them needed treatment for fractured forearms.
She fell.
Yeah, she fell.
Yeah, and they can't get out because they heard like the whistle blast.
Oh, you are the man. Yeah. Lifesaver right there, man. Jeez.
This burning home on Union Street. He tells a firefighter here there is a 6-year-old inside the home. The firefighter runs toward this house, but it turns out a citizen actually got into the burning home first. This is Nicholas Boston that you see here carrying a girl to safety. That girl is okay, but Nicholas breathed in a lot of smoke that night. He suffered a severe cut on his arm. So Nicholas told them he was driving, saw the house on fire, so he stopped, went up to the house, got in a back door, opened it up, and yelled that the house was on fire. Then Nicholas burning home. So he crawls on the floor, he hears a child cry. Once he found the girl, he broke open a second-story window and he jumped out with her.
Please tell me that baby's okay. Yeah, we're good.
No. You have to sleep.
No, I want bed.
You're sick.
No, I don't.
You're sick.
No.
Lay down, be.
The house was engulfed in smoke. I seen my mom and my niece were standing at the door and they were frantic.
They were frantic not just because the house was on fire, but Ray Lucas says he knew his twin 18-month-old girls, Milan and Malaysia, were still inside, asleep in the basement. Every second, a matter of life and death.
What's good, YouTube? This is KB LaFleur. You can call me KB. Welcome back to another video, man. We got a pretty good one, man. We got a chick, man, who's gone viral for pretty much saying, man, there are not enough masculine men in society today. I mean, how do you get viral for just simply saying, hey, well, you know what? There's not enough masculine men today. Where are all the masculine men? Now, after I was watching the video, because to some degree, there is a slight truth in that, right? There's not a whole lot of masculine men. Any man who is wearing your purse, right? Any man who is wearing your purse and is calling it fashion and all of this, not masculine. Any man who is sitting over here painting his fingernails, if you are a man and you painting your fingernails, not masculine, right? But these are the type of men that we have today, right? I ain't gonna lie, you've seen a lot of brothers running around here with purses and fingernail painting. It's just only a matter of time until they start wearing a dress and call that shit fashion, right? So to some degree, I see what she's saying, but let's just be real. The majority, most men are masculine, right? Most men are masculine, right? But the sad thing about it is pretty much living in a time where so many women, like, once again, they like to push the narrative that, hey, well, you know, the reason we're bad today and society is in a nutshell today is because of men. Men. But once again, women don't ever take into account, right? The reason a lot of men are not masculine today is because of women, right? Some women are going to sit up here and say, well, why would you say that? Well, if we're being honest here, right? If we're being honest here, men used to fight and yarn to take out women and open up doors for women and sit over here, take care of women. Damn near on the verge of simping for a lot of these women, right? A lot of men did that because, number one, when you get a woman, she's tied to you, right? She was tied to you. I mean, I never really heard of any woman back in the 40s, 30s, 20s, you know, from all the damn stories I heard, from all the articles I read, You don't really hear these men sitting over here, man, taking advantage of these women. Like, you're gonna hear, of course, you're gonna hear some, because obviously rape wasn't criminalized until what, 1980s? Because I believe a lot of men could get away with doing whatever they want with their wives, right? But overall, right? Overall, most of you men are not doing that. You catch a girl, you got your soulmate. That's who you was taking care of. That's who you were protecting. Once feminism rolled around, right? Once feminism rolled around, preferably the second wave feminism, because let's talk about it as a whole. That's when it started to affect all races, right? All races of women. Once that came into effect, you got women sitting over here saying they want to be independent. They want to be able to sleep around and sleep with whoever and there not be any issues. You really think a man is going to allow you to just sleep around and then come back home and kiss you on the lips? You think a man is just going to allow you to go sleep around and then he say, you know what, I might want to, I forget it, hey, because I did it, you can do it too. Guess what? I want to marry you. It's never going to work. That would never work. That would never work. But let's see, man, why she feels the way she's feeling. Because once again, to some degree, it does have some slight truth to it. I'm bringing that up to say, women, y'all gotta understand. Once y'all sit over here, you doing all of that, men didn't want to sit over here, man, and take care of y'all anymore. Men didn't want to sit over here and say, well, why should I sit over here and fight for a woman, man, who has a 3-year-old mindset, who wants a monkey see, monkey do. If he gets to cheat, then I should be able to cheat. If he gets to sleep around, I should be able to sleep around. That's some shit a child do, right? That's some shit children do, right? But hey, it's once again, I mean, women today, damn near got childlike mindset. So I guess, but let's go ahead and hear her reasoning as to why she feel that there aren't enough masculine men today.
Someone needs to let me know if I am the only one that has noticed that men are not like how they were when our parents were growing up. Like, I grew up, I don't know if it's because like the Italian values or what, like I grew up like the man is supposed to take care of the woman. The man is supposed to go up to the girls. Like the man is supposed to have drive and initiate everything. Like, I feel like now it's so hard to find guys that, like, even just in general have drive in life. Like, I feel like it's so different. And I don't know, like, I personally never get approached. I never. Maybe something's wrong with me. I don't know. But like, I feel like then, like, whenever I like talk about it, everyone's like, oh, well, they want the girl to like go up to them. Like, what? When did this change? When did this change? Because I want a man. I don't want to be the man. Someone come up to me. Anyways, I just feel like there's no manly men.
It all changed once women created feminism. That's when all of this changed. People, once again, and here's the crazy thing about it. She's just stereotypical. I don't want to be rude here. I don't want to be, mean or anything, but that's just stereotypical modern day woman, man, who just, once again, just spills out everything that just comes to mind without putting any thought into it, right? Spills out anything that comes to mind without even putting any thought into it. And your stereotypical woman who would sit up here and say, well, I'm independent, I don't need no man, can't nobody tell me how to dress, I feel like, man, women are just as equal, if not more. She is one of your feminists. You gotta, to me, that's what it seems like. In order for you to sit up here and say, well, you know what, she number one, she says she don't have any man come up to her, right? And if y'all, we're gonna look at the second video, but she says she doesn't have any men come up to her. Once again, that kind of says something about you. If no man is willing to come up to you, now she says, hey, well, they're trying to say that, men want you to come up to them. Well, once again, so many women, man, don't even freaking have hints, right? So many women don't even give hints. So many women don't even want to go out and go look for the man, right? They don't even want to go out and go put in the work to go grab that man and say, hey, well, I think I'm really interested in you. You don't ever get that. You're getting so many men constantly chase after women. That's how it's always been. But see, the thing about it is, if no man is willing to chase after you, right, and is approaching, it doesn't make any sense to sit over here and say, man, well, you know what, hey, well, that means men must not be masculine today. No, it's probably something dealing with you. And the fact that you even made this video just proves our point even further. Once again, until women start understanding, man, that the reason chivalry is dead is because of them, they're going to constantly keep making videos like this. Just had a video of a woman sitting over here, man, pretty much getting upset because men didn't want to help her move some things into the car. I'm pretty sure she will agree with everything this chick is right here saying.
I just don't think so. I think every guy I've met is like honestly super emotional. And that's fine. Like, I'm all about feelings, whatever. Like, I'm an emotional person. So, like, that's okay. But I feel like it's definitely, like, sometimes worse than girls. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, it's crazy. Anyways, so if anyone knows if manly men still exist, let me know. Or if I'm the only one that thinks they don't. I don't know.
Right, this has been the same. This has been the same conversation for going on 2 years now. Well, we want you guys to be a little bit more open. We want you guys. It's okay to be emotional, to be emotionally intelligent or whatever. So many women swear up and down that's a skill to have in any relationship, is to be emotionally available, or I guess be emotionally available, but to be I don't know, just to be able to cry, right? I mean, like, what women always tell you, hey, there's nothing wrong with a man opening up. But then, once again, right, the same woman who says, you know what, y'all men should express y'all feelings more, once again, would then turn around and jump on the internet and say shit like this. Well, you know what? Yeah, man, you know, these guys are just so emotional. They're always jumping on my phone telling me about their issues at work and and this and that. Nobody wants to hear all that. People, like I said, guys, you don't need to be doing that. You don't need to be crying to no woman. You don't need to be airing out your grievances to no woman. Not even for your girlfriend. Now, time to time, sure, but hell, you might have a job, man, where you're having issues every single day. Your woman is not going to want to hear that. But she is going to expect you to sit over here. If the shoes reverse, she's expecting you to hear everything she has to say. Right? But it's a double standard world. And then she tells you, well, you know, every guy that I've dealt with, you know, just seems very emotional. Sis, that says a lot about you. That says a lot about you. That says a lot about you. The fact that all you can attract is emotional, is very feminine guys. Let's just put it that way. The only thing you can attract is very feminine guys. You're just, once again, that stereotypical modern chick, right? Who has the brain that she has and says some of the stuff that she said. But like I said, it's just so funny that these women sit up here and say, well, men, we want y'all to express your feelings. And then when you do that, once again, they jump on the internet and say stuff like this. Once again, this right here is the reason why a lot of your men just say, man, forget dealing with women all together here in America. Just forget them. We don't want to protect them. We don't want to help them with nothing. But what's even funny, right, when you look at this video, and I'm not going to show y'all pretty much the whole thing, right, or at least the woman getting robbed, but I want to show y'all the guy, right, and we're going to look at the comments, but you're going to pretty much see a video where you had some thief trying to rob a woman's purse, right? He's not hitting her, he's not doing anything to her. He tries to take her purse. You have the guy, you have a couple sitting right next to them, right? The guy sits over here, he does nothing, right? He does nothing. Obviously, the point of the damn post, right, somebody asked, was the guy wrong? Should he have help or should he not have it? So of course you're gonna have some people who have some issues with it. Let's go ahead and look at this video. So y'all saw that. Now y'all let me know down below, right? Y'all let me know down below. Would y'all have help? Right? That's my biggest question. Would y'all have help? Before we even get into those comments, let me know right now. Would you have helped that woman? Right now, and like I said, I know y'all wasn't able to see the whole thing, but let's just be real, nigga. Just put pieces together, bro. The guy was sitting over here trying to snatch the bag from her. Now you see that the chick was sitting over here with another lady. So, like I said, nothing bad happened besides the guy trying to steal the woman's purse. But you see what the guy was doing. He was looking. I'm sitting here thinking he was going to go help. He ran. Now, for me, would I have helped? I probably would have. I'm not even going to lie. I probably would have. However, no man is obligated to put his life on the line for somebody he does not know. That's just a fact. He should not put his life on the line, or any man at that, for somebody he does not know. Because here's the thing, right? We do understand that women sit up here and bash men on the internet all day and then turn around and expect them to help us. We all saw Rhoda Osmond, right? She lied on black men. She did all of this and said, hey, black men did not come help me after I got through a brick out my head. But yet you literally got nothing but videos of you sitting over here downing men, bashing men, trashing men. But once again, you're the same one who jumped on the internet and asking men for help. See, once again, these are the type of women that we have today. So of course, you know, people have some issues with the guy not doing anything. So let's read some of the comments. Somebody says, shaking my head, why are so many men scared to protect women nowadays? So of course I got 680 likes, and of course I like the top comment. Somebody says, because women can defend themselves nowadays. They don't need a man. We can do everything a man can do. So why intervene? Let them handle it. Somebody else says, get shot for $100 in someone's purse, or for someone's purse. I'm good. Somebody else says, you're not entitled to protection just because you're a woman. Y'all be good without us, but when ish hit the fan, who do y'all look to save us? To save y'all, right? So somebody else says, they are independent and want equality. They can defend themselves. F them. Somebody else says, you look good on a shirt. Somebody else says, because people got guns, laugh my ass off. Why the F would I risk dying for some random, I mean, see, he didn't have to do all that. But then he says, it would make sense if it was your girl or your mom, right? Now, like I said, you know, for me, I would have helped. You know, I would have at least tried to help, right? In some kind of way. But once again, no man is obligated to do that. But see, here's the crazy thing about it. It's a lose-lose situation for that man. He can either lose his life or he can essentially lose the respect, right? Because every person that's looking at him right now is going to be like, bro, you are a coward, right? You are a coward. So he has to live with that, right? And I'm pretty sure he's going to be eating on that too. He's going to be eating on that too. Because as a man, any man is going to be like, damn, man, like, I just allowed that brother to get away. I just allowed that dude to get away and I could have done something. It's a lose-lose situation for him. If he sits here and help this woman, the guy probably has a gun, he end up losing a limb or end up losing a life, right? The woman gets up, she walks away, she gets to go on about her life. More than likely probably going to jump right on the internet to sit over here and say, well, you know what? A good man saved me today. But guess what? All you other men who ain't help, y'all trash, y'all this, y'all that, blah, blah, blah. Y'all men are this, y'all men are that. Most men are this, most men are that. When that's not even the case. That's not even true at all. But and once again, you got to push a narrative, right? A lot of women got to push a narrative to help better their argument. And that's what, and this is what I'm saying. Once again, these women expect men to sit over here and jump out the window to help protect them. But once again, these women jump on the internet just to trash them. I believe that there's a whole video of a woman. I guess some guy had helped her, right? Some guy had helped her. Of course, it was a sister. Some guy had helped her, right? Because I guess she had a flat tire. And she still jumps on the internet and says, for all you men that pass by and this and that, y'all trash, y'all this, y'all that.
Tires split, and I'm around all these cars and all these men act like they don't have no time. It's this nice man, y'all can see him walking, because he walking back to get his jack. He is the only man that actually tried to stop and help me with my tire. All of you men that saw me, y'all are a bunch of because if I was just standing outside, y'all would try to holler at me. But you see me with my tire flat, you can't do anything? Ew, little bitty boys.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, whose tire is that?
My tires.
Shame tactics. And you notice she emphasized...
It's this nice man, y'all.
Only because he's helping her, of course. And that's why she emphasized nice, implying that anybody who didn't help her, even though they don't know her, isn't. As she said...
Ew, little bitty boys.
There was a whole nother video, of course, of some sisters who sat here, and there was two of them. I guess some guy had came in there and fixed their AC unit or something for free. These women still sitting over here trashing men. And guess who's helping them? A man. So this is what I'm saying. This is the exact reason why men do not want to protect women and help women today, because all we do and all we get is in return is get belittled. Right? It's get trashed on. Somebody else says, same reason why women would be afraid to protect a man, scared for their life. Yeah, that is facts. Then somebody else says, the coward didn't even have a gun. Shaking my head, dude needs to learn to throw a punch or something. Yeah, I mean, the guy didn't have a gun, but once again, it's not a man's obligation to put his life on the line for somebody he does not know. Somebody else says, ever since we had our first child, my wife made me promise that I would never try to be the hero. I have a family I need to come home to. Just call the police. You even have a woman telling a man, hey man, listen, baby, right? Like, once again, society and a bunch of other women will call that man a coward, but the woman, man, that loves him the most, and the woman that really needs him, right, that needs him the most, is saying, man, listen, I get it that you probably want a man to help me, right, if I was in that situation. But dog, let's be honest. I'm not in that situation, and I don't want you putting your life on the line knowing that you got to come home, right, knowing that you got a family. So it's a woman that's thinking, right? And I'm gonna leave it there, right? But we got to understand, man, that women, y'all just can't keep bashing men and then expecting them to help. That's just not going to work. That's just not going to work. But y'all do me a huge favor, man. Leave me a like, leave me a comment, leave me a subscribe.